What's up, heroes? My name is Clone, and welcome back to KOTOR. Last time, we covered how to solve the pillar puzzle here in the Tomb of Naga Sadow. I'll leave the link to that video in the description down below. Today, we're going to go over two more obstacles that are here in the tomb. Before we get started though, if you do enjoy this video and enjoy videos like this by me and want to see more like it, let me know by leaving a comment down below as well. It really helps me out. Without any further ado, let's get started. These next few obstacles need to be completed in order for you to reach the star map that is on the other side of this center room right here. If we go in there right away, we can't really pass. So what we have to do is immediately go to the right-hand side, much like we did with the pillar puzzle, which, like we said last time, was completely optional. Right away out here, we see some skeletal human remains, and there are some good items along with a data pad that we can collect. Don't worry about reading the data pad right now. We're going to get to that a little bit later, so just hold that in your inventory. Going through this door, we're going to quickly realize it's another trap. But this room is far more dangerous than the pillar puzzle, where we have to actually make an error to die. This room is home to 1 and 2 terentateks. Now, if you guys recall, in the Chirac caves just outside the Valley of the Dark Lords and outside of the Academy, we fought one of these things, and we had help. And for this character I have right now had a bloody hard time getting through it. But this time we're alone, so how are we going to get past these things? Thankfully, we have some time here to kind of think of our approach, because they don't see us right away. On the opposite side of this room, you can kind of see it right here. There's another door. And surprise, surprise, it's locked too, much like this one is right here. Now, how the heck are we going to be able to get out of this room now? Well, this terentatek on the right is standing in front of a lever. Activate that lever, and you unlock both of the doors. Well, how do we activate it without getting mauled by these two monsters in the process? Well, thankfully, that's not as difficult as the pillar puzzle. There are two ways to get to that lever. Well, technically one, but either way, you need to run up and pull the lever, which is the main thing. If you're a soldier class character going a guardian type build, or have lots of force powers, or just want to fight, go right ahead. Have fun. Have a field day. Unload on these things. If you're going to, though, I recommend taking them down one at a time, because if you have both of them building up on there, I think they do at least 20-25 damage. That hurts quite a bit. But if you're a less combat heavy character, there's a couple different ways to go about it. I'm going to go ahead and unpause here. So I'm going to get a little bit closer to these guys. So he's going to notice me here in just a little bit when I unpause. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run these guys around in a wild goose chase across the room. I'm going to activate my night speed to do this as well, to get the extra boost to movement speed. These two will want to engage in combat with me, so I can run them around the entire room, get over to this lever that's over here, pull it, and get out just without any damage whatsoever. Let me show you. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause, activate my night speed, get this one's attention, take a fair amount of damage because I wasn't paying attention. Now I have both of the beasties chasing me. Over here to the lever. Now, lever's pulled. I can't just run straight back to the door because I've got thing 1 and thing 2 crawling up my bunghole. I'm actually going to run them entirely across the room again, because you can certainly do that and avoid combat whatsoever. And I'm going to show you an interesting part of their programming here. So run away. The door is unlocked. I'm going to beat here to him to the door I just entered in. And they should be right behind me, and they can't come through this door. They are still in this room and can't get to me. So if you're able to run them all the way around this room, you can get in there without having to fight them. Now, since they do offer a fair amount of experience, I'm still going to go ahead and fight them. Surprisingly enough, these two are a little bit weaker than the one you find in the Chirac cave, so taking them down alone is not a big deal. You just have to do it one at a time and don't let them gang up on you at the same time. So give me just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and take care of these two right now. Now, with the two beasties taken care of and the lever pulled, not much really remains in this room. Sure, there are these skeletal human remains right here, which hold the journal to Shayla. If you guys don't remember, we did hear about Shayla in Jedi Queldromo's journal that we found on the Chirac Cave, so feel free to read that on your own time as well. It's certainly a good way to see what ended up happening to them from their side of everything as I walk through everything. Now, we're going to go ahead and go through that other door and see that we're in a room with the Pillar of Fire and the Pillar of Ice. You guys remember that datapad we picked up on the outside? Let's take a look at it now. This datapad belonged to a Sith who was trying to pass this portion of the test and quite obviously didn't make it. However, he did leave one entry in here that is most useful to us. It reads as follows. It seems I need to get across the pool of acid in the central chamber if I am to complete my test here. But that's not going to be easy. The runes name one Owlus the Pillar of Fire, while the other is the Pillar of Ice. I can only assume that one of the pillars leads to a way to remove the acid pool. Fire or ice? Wouldn't fire create toxic fumes? I'm not sure. Maybe freezing the pool would be safer. Well, I'll worry about that once I bypass the terentateks beasts. If I can. I suppose it's now or never. Now, choosing one of these pillars that's out here will grant you a special grenade of either ice or fire, which can be used in that central room. Let's go there now. Welcome to the center chamber. As you can see, it comes complete with its own pool of acid, much like the datapad said. To find the star map, we need to get across this pool. However, touching it means to certain death because, well, you know, it's acid. For you to cross the sea unharmed, you need to choose one of the correct pillars in there, which will give you a special grenade of either ice or fire. Now, the journal entry is 100% correct. If you grab the grenade of fire, it just creates toxic fumes and you die. I don't recommend doing so, but if you want to just see it happens, I guarantee you it leads to certain death. Through process of elimination, that means the ice grenade will lead us to victory. So we're going to go ahead, walk on into the pool. A dangerous-looking pool of acid is flooding the room. Throw the special cold grenade to it. And now we can slip and slide and skate on over to the other side of this pool and go claim the star map, our next lightsaber, and victory here on Korriban as I blow up. We are now one step closer to finding what Revan and Malak had been searching for. Right now in this playthrough, only one star map remains, and we're going to be heading to that shortly here, but there is one final obstacle here on Korriban before we leave the Tomb of Naga Sadow, and we're going to cover that next time. As always, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button or leave a comment down below. If you are new to the channel, unleash your power by hitting the subscribe button today as well, and as always, I will see you heroes in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great rest of your day. Take care. Come on. I know you want a piece of me. Come here. Come fight me. There we go. Finally. You hurt. Now you die.